Today is the 29th of April 2024, and this will be our fifth lesson on sets. Okay, thank you very much to all my subscribers. Okay, thank you so much. It's a good thing, it's a good start. Thank you. Please, if our platform is benefiting you and you can subscribe, please do subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, if you subscribe and you get a notification, we upload a video, then you get your notification, you watch the video, like, share, and you can follow us as long as you are not paying anything for it. Okay, please, if you can, follow us as well on maybe any platform if you are not going to pay. Okay, and if the account is not yours, please ask permission from the account holder. Okay, don't ever use somebody else's account without telling them you are using it for this or that. Okay, please don't do that. Okay, I know that we have decent people on here. We don't want to uh, do that. We don't want this platform to be toxic. Okay, and you can ask somebody also to help you open your own account. Okay, and then you use it to subscribe and follow us. There are a lot of platforms you can open the account on. Okay, and then subscribe and follow and use it to get your videos. Okay, now please follow my notes slash scripts, will always be in the comment section. Okay, one of the tips I gave you is make sure what you are thinking is what you are writing. But at times you are thinking one thing, you want to say one thing, it comes out different. Like multiply uh, the numerator and the denominator by root 3, it can come out as divide. Okay, so please, it depends on the way I'm saying it. I'm saying the same thing in different ways. So, in that vein, follow my notes slash script. I'll appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Beware of scammers. Take care of yourself. Okay. Um, Technology is good. Okay, I find because there was a time I was learning anatomy and physiology, and biology has a lot of things. But there was this author, I had a book, but I realized that she had uploaded video on each human system on YouTube. So I subscribed to her channel, even though she just uploaded all the thing in the YouTube. I don't know whether she comes on again, but immediately I open her textbook and then I'll read and then I'll watch the video like 3 times and then come back. It made a lot of sense. Okay, it wouldn't have made a lot of sense to me if it was just the book, but her book with the videos helped me. Okay, actually, I did very well in that subject because of her videos. Okay, so at times, and as I said, we have different kind of learners. Some people, you need to show them. Okay, some people you need to read to them and show them as well. Okay, so if you don't know the type of learner you are, you can go to this website, that website here. Okay, it will be good for if you are going to um, do more learning. Vac learn. Okay, I know the type of learner you are. So if I'm learning something, I don't waste time. Okay, so because I know what type of learner there are. If you go there, you type it in Google, it will take you straight to the website. You answer a few questions and it will tell you what type of learner you are, and it can help you a lot. It will explain to you why you understand certain things and you don't understand certain things. Okay, because we are all different. We we look at things differently. That's why when I'm presenting this topic, at times one of them I'll present it this way, and the other one I'll say, this is a tip, try it this way. Okay, because maybe I've done it over and over again and it works. I'm not used to sitting down and cramming things in my head. Okay, but if I spend 1 hour a day with something in over a period of 6 months, I will get it. Okay, unlike I know some people who can do assignments for 3 days and get a star, and I have taken weeks upon weeks and done it, and it's like, why are they using 3 days to get a star, and I've done it for weeks and I guess got a C. Okay, but it does happen. Okay, it does happen. So please, um, just go to this website here. Okay, Google it, go to it, and then find out what learner you are. It will help you, even if not now. It will help you if you want to take further studies. Okay, it's because some people do further studies and they feel like they are failures. No, maybe you learn differently from other people. So if you can this can give you one of the answers you need. So if you know what type of learner you are and you are not a last minute learner, then you start learning early. Okay, I hope that also helps you. Recap, we look at sets and we look at how to rationalize single sets. So for instance, if you have 5 root 7, we don't normally like the square root in the denominator. In maths, they call it is untidy, or this is, so they rather have the square root in the numerator. So this is your clue. Okay, so I said to you, root 7 divided by root 7 is 1. So if I include root 7 divided by root 7, all this is 1. So I've not done anything to the simplification. Okay, but the clue is that, so if that was root 3, I'll do root 3 divided by root 3. Okay, then the numerator becomes 5 root 7, root 7 times root 7, with one of the rules that we established earlier in the introduction is 7. Okay, we know that root 3 is 3, root 2 is 2. I've explained that to you. Okay, So if you don't get it, so instead of leaving the answer as 5 root 7, we can now rationalize, it's called rationalization, and have our answer as 5 root 7. 5 root 7 divided by 7. Okay. Now today our starter again is circle theorem. We did circle theorem. I gave you all the circle theorem, but in the past like 10 days, I've just been giving you little circle theorem starters so that it will stay, because these are questions students see angles and they don't want to know anymore, but these are questions you can gain 2 marks out of. Okay, and I told you, don't easily give up marks, don't be intimidated, because that 2 marks can just push you to another grade boundary. Okay, you don't want to go back and write or resit because of 1 mark you didn't get to get into a C. You don't want to do that. Okay, so let's look at this question. This example, that is a circle and we have a triangle in it. Okay, they said we should find x, that angle here, and they've given us SRQ. So SRQ is the other one, this one here. Okay, straight away we know that if that is 40, the exterior angle to the tangent, then this angle here at P is 40. Okay, so after we've got that, the 40, we've been told this is 56. Okay, so now we have a triangle and we are supposed to find x. Okay, so 56 add 40, okay, will give us 96, and we take that out of 180. Okay, so whatever we get is our x. So our x is what? 84. Okay, these are things, okay, hopefully by now you should be familiar with it. So if questions like this come, you should be able to get it. If they ask you to give a reason, you just tell them that is 40 in the exterior. So in the interior, this angle at P here will be the same. Okay, from circle theorem. So if this is 40 and I know the angle at R here, this small angle is 56, I'll just add them together. The angle in a triangle is 180. Take that from 180 and whatever I have left is x, which is 84. Okay, so you don't even need to write a lot. Okay, P is 40 degrees because of the exterior and interior relationship. X, if 40, 56, x is a triangle. 56 minus 40, the angle in a triangle is 180. So x is 84. That is all. And anytime they ask you to give you a reason, you either earn another mark. So if the question is, so you might end up gaining 3 marks just by saying those things and getting your 84. Now today we are going to look at more sets. Okay, we've done sets, single sets, as I showed you in the recap, and then go and watch the other videos. Okay, so far this is our 6th video. Okay, so if you don't get it, watch the introduction. okay, and then watch the other video, okay. um so now today we'll do sets with other numbers, okay. So we use the denominator. So if there's a square root in the denominator, we don't like that. Mathematicians don't like that. So you have to rationalize. Okay, so I've shown you how to rationalize single sets. Okay, what if it's a set with a number? Okay, a set added or subtracted from a number. How do you do that? So let's look at this example here. A, the first example, 5 divided by 3 minus root 2. A. Now, 5 divided, all divided by 3 minus root 2. Okay. Now, here, you don't divide and multiply by root 2, because if you do that, you won't be able to get rid of the sets. Okay, so what you do is, the clue is in the sign here. This is minus, so you divide the numerator, you multiply, and the numerator and the denominator by 3 plus root 2. Okay, so what I mean here is, now 5 divided by 3 minus root 2. So I'm going to multiply the numerator by 3 plus root 2, and then multiply the denominator by 3 plus root 2. Okay, now if I cancel the numerator, what I've added now, it will give me 1. So in fact, I've done nothing to the equation. But let's look at what we'll get for the denominator. 3 minus root 2 into brackets 3 plus root 2. Okay, so we are going to multiply and remove the bracket. So 3 times 3 is 9 here. 3 times root of 2 is plus 3 root 2, minus root 2 times 3 is minus 3 root 2. Okay, minus root 2 plus root 2 will give us 2, because root 2 is 2. But minus and plus, minus, if you are multiplying, minus supersedes, so it will be minus 2. Okay, now in the center, look, we have plus 3 root 2 minus 3 root 2. Okay, so if you cancel out, you are going to get 0. Okay, and then you have 9 minus 2, so it's 7. So everything in the denominator now becomes 7. Now if you look at the numerator, 5 times 3 is 5 times all into bracket 3 plus root 2. Okay, so 5 times 3 is 15 plus 5 root 2, all divided by 7. Okay, so now we've removed, we've made 5 divided by 3 minus root 2, okay, to become that. Okay, so here again, we have managed to rationalize, to bring our numerator, the square root to the numerator. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. Now let's look at another example. So here again, the there is a minus, so I'm going to multiply the numerator by 2 add root 5 and multiply the denominator by 2 add root 5. So I'm seeing 7 on its own, 2 add root 5 on its own, 2 minus root 5 on its own, 2 add root 5 on its own. It's like algebra. X plus y, x minus y. Okay, so now the numerator now, 7 all into bracket 2 plus root 5 will be 14 plus 7 root 5. Now the denominator, as we did in the earlier on, 2 times 2 is 4. 5, 2 times root 5, okay, is plus 2 root 5. Minus root 5 times 2 will be minus 2 root 5. Root 5 times root 5, but remember the minus, will be minus 5. Okay. So now the two middle numbers plus 2 root 5 minus 2 root 5 is 0. Okay. So the numerator becomes 14 plus 7 root 5. The denominator becomes minus 1. Okay. So I can write this as minus 14 minus 7 root 5. Okay. Or I can write it as into bracket minus 14 plus 7 root 5. Okay. Or I can leave it as this one. Okay. So now 7 2 minus root 5. Now we've managed to put the Z in the numerator. So this will be our answer. Okay. Normally, most of the time you get a positive answer, but because I made this example out, that is why it's negative. So if you even got negative, leave it there. Okay, don't be quick, because you are going to divide by minus 1. So minus 1 should go through all the number here. Not guess that. Okay, please. Now simplify again. 3 divided by 8 minus 5 root 5. So because of this, okay, I'm in the minus, I'm going to multiply the numerator by 8 plus root 5 and multiply the denominator by 8 plus root 5. Okay, so the numerator now becomes 3 times 8, which is 24, 3 root 5. Okay, the denominator becomes 8 times 8, 64. 8 times plus root 5 will be plus 8 root 5. Minus root 5 times 8 will be minus 8 root 5. Okay. Minus root 5 times root 5 will be minus 5. Or we know that rule. Root A equals A. Okay. But here, because of the minus, we have minus here. So the numerator is 24 plus 3 root 5. Now the two middle one plus 8 root 5 minus 8 root 5 will give us 0. So 64 minus 5 will give us 59. So the whole of this, we've rationalized it. The Z is now on the top. The root 5 has become the numerator, and then we have a number divided. Okay. In maths, this is classified, that one is classified as multidy. That is called untidy. They don't like saying says in the denominator. Okay. So that is an example. So what have we been learning? If the denominator, like here, to rationalize, the clue is here, a set with numbers. If the denominator is minus, you multiply and divide by add. If it's add, you multiply and divide, okay, by minus. So here, instead of, because it's add, I'm going to multiply the numerator by 3 minus root 2, okay, and the denominator by 3 minus root 2, okay, so that I can simplify and get the square root on the numerator. Okay, that's actually what we are doing, and it's called rationalization. Okay, so here again, okay, if I multiply, this is add, so I'm going to multiply the numerator by 3 minus root 2 and multiply the denominator by 3 minus root 2. So 5 times 3 minus root 2 will give me 5, okay, times 3 will be 15, that one, minus 5 root 2, that one, okay. Now what happens to the denominator? Okay, so here, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times minus root 2 will be 3 minus 3 root 2 plus root 2 times 3 will be plus 3 root 2 plus root 2 minus root 2 will give me minus 2. Okay, you know that if you're multiplying a negative and a positive number, you are going to get minus. So that's why. So root 2 is 2. We are multiplying a positive and a negative. Okay, so that we did this in integers. So our numerator now becomes 15. 5 times 3, 15. Okay, minus 5 root 2. Now the denominator is, these 2 will cancel, minus 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2 will cancel out. So 9 minus 2 will be 7. So 5 over 3 plus root 2 becomes 15 minus 5 root 2, all divided by 7. Okay. Thank you to all my subscribers, okay? And please subscribe if you haven't done it already. And when you get the video, watch, like, share, give us nice comments, okay? Follow my notes/script, it will help you a lot, okay? And then uh, take care of yourself online. Okay. Thank you so much for watching today's video with me, and I'll see you in the next.